The Greater Bloemfontein Taxi Association has condemned acts of criminality during a strike earlier this week. Scores of commuters were left stranded, over 40 taxi drivers arrested.
And this is where the stakeholders from the buses, taxis and also the Department of Roads, Police and Transport have met today to resolve an impasse. You will remember that during the week there was a strike by various taxi associations. They were demanding various, they were complaining about various issues, including routes and also being harassed by the traffic department. But with me now, I've got the head of the department from the Roads, Police and Transport, who's going to explain to us what have they come up with the meeting, just to tell us their meeting, what is the solution. Ndatem Tagati, can you please tell us, today you've met the buses, taxi people, tell us about way forward.
Yeah, we had a very fruitful session with the leadership of the Taxi Association here in Mangaung, as well as the management of IBL. The decision that we reached as parties is that the environment, the transport environment or taxi industry would have to be stable. And fortunately, since yesterday, violence came to an end. So today the environment is stable. So one of the major decisions that we took is that from now onwards, there would be understanding at the level of the leadership of the industry as well as the management of IBL.
Also, there's a problem with there's a complaint, especially from the taxi drivers, taxi operators, there to say that the department, traffic officers from the department are harassing them in terms of giving out those fines, stopping their vehicles. But what's your take on that? Is it true? Can you confirm that you are harassing the taxi drivers?
No, it's not true. This is one issue that was raised with us in a meeting that we just had, and we made it very clear to all the parties that our traffic officers have not harassed anyone. But what we also emphasized to parties was that, look, if the operators or the associations violate legislation, we would obviously have to respond, and this is what our officers have been doing. So the claim or allegation that our traffic officers have been harassing operators is really not true.
They are saying that you're not doing it to the bus drivers.
No. Look, it was also this issue was also raised, and the same response was provided to parties. I think we previously impounded buses, and this was also said in the very same meeting. So there's consistency. So it's not really true to say that we are treating buses with kid gloves. Consistency is characterizing our approach.
But are you still, we understand today there was a meeting between all the stakeholders. Are you going to be meeting regularly, especially with the people from taxi associations, because they are the ones who have got these issues in terms of ironing whatever problems they've got, whatever complaints they have with your department?
Yeah, we concluded that in 2 weeks' time we'll have another session, because there was 1 or 2 issues where we could not agree. We then felt that as a department we'll then have to go back and do an assessment, and the outcomes of that assessment will constitute the basis for the discussion for the next, in the next session. So we'll have this meeting in 2 weeks' time.